Welcome. In this tutorial, we're going to take a look at Dropbox. Dropbox is an online application that allows you to save your documents up into Dropbox's service. I'm not sure whether it's on the cloud or not, but what it does is it provides you a folder for storage. Now, one way you can use this is to upload files to this online folder where you can store your information. That way, when you're on another machine, you could grab your files back down so that you can, in essence, sync files between a number of machines. Now, for our class, what we're going to do is utilize this as a place to turn in larger files because of the file size limitation in WebCT. We're going to use Dropbox's service, and the free service will give us 2 gigabytes of space to start. The first thing you need to do is download the Dropbox application. So Dropbox.com, here I Googled it, and note that you can get it for free for Windows, Mac, Linux, mobile. I'm going to click on Mac, and it takes a moment to download. On your screen, depending on the operating system you're using, it'll give you instructions on then how to install the application. So go ahead and install the application. I'm going to minimize my window here. I'm on a Mac. When I open up my downloads folder, I find the Dropbox.dmg. So what I need to do is double click on that. If you're on a PC, you'll see the executable. When I drop on the installer, when I drop on the DMG or click on the DMG, the installer opens up. And on the Mac side, what I need to do is pull this icon over and just drop it into my applications folder. I'll close this and close this. And here's Dropbox. I'll double click on it. I'll say sure, open that up. Once I'm finished installing Dropbox, I am given a prompt to set up my account. Now, if you already have a Dropbox account, that's great. You can enter in your credentials, and then as we get further into the tutorial, please skip ahead. What I'm going to need you to do is send me the email address that you have on your Dropbox account. That way I can send you an invite to share our class folder. If you don't already have a Dropbox account, go ahead and click continue, and it will prompt you to create an account. You're then prompted to choose what service you would like. Go ahead and click on the 2 gigabyte free service to start, unless you want to go for one of the packages. I think they're pretty fairly priced, $10 for 50 gigabytes. But there are other services out there as well, so you might want to do some research before choosing that. For our class purposes, the 2 gigabyte Dropbox free service will work. So I'll click that, continue. I'm going to do a typical setup. Now it gives you a quick little tour. You can take a look. And when you click finish, the Dropbox folder opens. This is just the base package that you see. You see a getting started document and a couple of folders, a public folder. But now you have set up your Dropbox account. Basically, you can consider this like you would any other folder on your machine. When you drag and drop a document into this folder, or my suggestion would be copy and paste a document into this folder. Just like any other folder, a copy is made, but once you put it into your Dropbox, then it syncs with the Dropbox servers. Your file, then there's a copy of your file now on their server. So when you log into another computer and access your Dropbox, or for our class purposes, once we share the folder and you drop your file into the shared folder, now others who are members of that folder, which will be all of us in this class, will have access to it. Particularly, I'll be able to get it so that I can grade the assignments. So this is the end of the installation part of Dropbox. Now what I need for you to do, the next step in this assignment, is for you to email me the email address that you used to open up your Dropbox account. Then I will invite you to join our OLIT 522 Dropbox folder. Once I send you that invite, you'll receive an email saying that you've been invited. And the next step for you then is to go to Dropbox.com and log in using your username and password. So I'm going to log in. This is the account that I added as a demo student. So I'll click Login. And notice that I get this indicator here under the Sharing tab. If I click on that tab, that I have one new shared folder invitation. So I'm going to click on that, and there it is, the OLIT 522 invitation. Go ahead and accept that, please. And when you log in to Dropbox, you can see all of your files. You can also see this, any other folders that you're sharing with folks, and this is the folder that we're now sharing. Now that you've accepted the invitation for the shared folder in OLIT 522, when you open up the Dropbox folder, or the application now on your computer, your folder opens up, the Dropbox folder. You'll see the OLIT 522 folder within it. And so if you double click on that, anything that you drop into this folder in Dropbox will then be uploaded and shared with all of the members of the class. So for example, I have a demo MP3 here, and I can just drop it into this folder. And now that I've dropped it, it is on the it's now shared with the class. Now this is where I give the sage advice. If you delete any file from Dropbox, from the shared Dropbox folder, it's deleted forever for all of us. So please upload your files, but be sure not to delete any other files other than your own from the class. And really, you should only delete your own files if you're creating an alternate submission. And if that's the case, then please let me know that you've created an alternate submission. Once again, the best course to follow, I think, for files using Dropbox is to make a copy. So copy it from your computer and then paste it into Dropbox instead of dragging and dropping. You don't want to lose the files on your computer. You don't want to lose the files from Dropbox. So copy and paste when you're pasting and when you're adding files to our class, and please don't delete them. I'll give that as multiple reminders in class as well. Otherwise, I think that pretty much wraps it up for Dropbox. We'll be using this to submit our audio assignments, our video assignments, and other assignments down the line in the semester. If you have any questions, as always, please give me a call or email me, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching.